Good morning. Rocket's making weird noises. I don't know what it's about. I think he just drank water too fast, but I'm not sure. Welcome to a morning in my life.
Welcome to year 5 of daily vlogging.
Anyway, it's like, I don't even know what time it is. What is it? Like 9:20. I was able to sleep in longer, but was still mildly woken up multiple times in the later half of the morning by none other than the cat who is currently, I don't know, swallowed water wrong. I do not have anything on the calendar for today, which I guess is appropriate because it's Labor Day. However, one big thing that I do want to do is I need to look through and kind of decide the people who have submitted for me so far, who I want them to be for the project. I've gotten less submissions than I thought I would, but then again, I know there weren't like specific dates that I put because I wasn't sure of them at the time, and so I'm sure that was, a little, that changed things, and so plus people are back in school now, so for the kids and stuff that's a little harder, but I need to look through those. I need to read through the pilot and go back through and adjust it, make some edits and things like that. I am still, some of me is mildly afraid that since I wrote it so fast, that it's like horrible, which I would not be surprised, but I'm hoping it's not terrible because I had the outline for a few weeks, and I had it in my head for longer than that, but yeah, hoping that's not terrible. I want to read the second book in the Legend series that I'm reading right now, and then we'll go from there. Okay, this is probably not a big deal to like anyone but me, but I did a braid, not a very good one, but a braid behind my head instead of on the side for like the first time ever. Honestly, never happened before. Okay, well, I was sitting here and was catching up on all of the vlogs that I have missed from the Solis family. But, so it is 12:30 and I just got the call to do some stuff for work from home. So hopefully that won't take me too long, but I'm working on that stuff right now. And yeah, so started that about like 10 minutes ago. So yeah, I'm hoping to find what I need fairly soon, but the one thing that I know that I can't do is I have to call a group, but I know they're not going to answer because it's Labor Day. So the show in question is they're going between Seussical and SpongeBob. The rights for SpongeBob the Musical were just released. However, SpongeBob, it is the whole show. They do not have a junior version, which means that the fully orchestrated performance tracks are not included in that. And there's also no place right now that has the costumes, and a place that I called that builds costumes is not willing to build them because they're so involved. Props, there's also nowhere that has the props, and yeah, so that's interesting. That's interesting for sure. And so I have to send an email and then write down questions that hopefully when the licensing place calls me back tomorrow to ask some additional questions as well. I am going out to get myself Zaxby's like I promised I would, because I've done everything for work that I can do right now. I'm waiting for my coworker to send me some stuff that I need in order to post something online. So I'm going out to get Zaxby's and bringing it back here because it marks a perfect kind of in-between spot of before I start working on other stuff. Okay, well, I love how literally just earlier today I was like, yeah, it's Labor Day. My dumb self was like, oh, that means Zaxby's should be open. No, they're obviously closed. It's Labor Day. Why would they be open? So anyway, that's totally fine. I will just get myself Zaxby's tomorrow to celebrate finishing the pilot yesterday. That's totally fine. I just, got to go for a fun little drive. Why not? That's fun. So now I get to decide between having lasagna or having 2 small turkey sandwiches when I get home. Because either way, I'm gonna have one for lunch and one for dinner. I just gotta figure out which one I want. I am so close to catching up on these vlogs. This one is from, this one, yeah, This one is from the 3rd, and today's the 6th, so I only have 2 more to catch up on, finally. After this, so the other thing I did was I looked through everyone who has submitted for me so far for the project that I'm doing, and I am going to reach out to those people tomorrow because I've already put down who I would like them as, which is great, and I greatly appreciate that. I might revamp one or two, but I'm not sure yet. Anyway, but the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to budget out, plan out basically what a Disney annual pass would look like for me. How many times would I have to go to make it, over, what would I save on that? I also am going to add in, because it gives you a 20% discount on food and merchandise and all of that. So I'm going to see if I can take like what the mean was of what I spent at the parks when I went for my birthday, kind of like what was a typical one day of spending, take 20% off of that, and kind of count that for a day, like that would be what I would spend, and count that towards it, also counting parking towards it, because parking is 25, I'll have to look it up, I think it's 20, no, it might be 20, no, I think it's 25, so you get free standard parking with this annual pass, and then I have to calculate in, however, Disney has a new Fast Pass they've done away with, and their new system is starting in the fall, and this new system is, Lightning Lane or something. It's part of Disney Genie, basically, and Disney Genie itself is free, but they have 2 new systems, actually, and so the first one is basically what FastPass was. It's $15 a day for most of the rides, and the way it works is that you can select the next available time, but you can only have 1 at a time, not 3 at a time. You can only have 1 at a time, and you basically pick what the next available time is, or that, so you can then get in the Lightning Lane when that time comes around, and you go and you ride the ride, and then you can pick the next one after that. However, they also have an individual pay per ride system for a few of the more like the bigger rides, for example, like Remy's Ratatouille Adventure that's opening on October 1st, Millennium Falcon's Smuggler's Run. So that's not the only way you can ride these rides. That's just how you get the Lightning Lane for those. It's not included in the $15 a day. And it said that depends on, the day, the time of year, what ride it is, and yada, yada, yada. So they said more information would be coming out about that. But anyway, just trying to figure out. Now, the good thing is that this would all be coming from my savings. I don't have to take anything of what I'm making right now to buy the annual pass. That's not what I have to do, but I need to calculate how much would each trip cost me, approximately, or how much would each day in the park cost me, like not including the annual pass stuff. So I'm going to figure all that out, because seeing if it's worth it for me, because I only live 6.5 hours away, and, there's thankfully, we follow, the place I work follows the Fulton County school system, and so, granted, I probably would go on some of those times, but I also wouldn't go on some of those times, and I would ask to, switch my work days. So instead of working maybe Monday and Thursday, I would ask, hey, can I work Thursday and Friday of this week? Or, hey, can I work this and that? Because they've already told me that they're open to that. So, yeah. So I did the edits on the pilot. It's actually 34 pages now. And I added some stuff in, took a few things out, changed a few lines, and I still like the shape it's in right now. I know there's a lot about it that could be made better. Right now it is a half-hour pilot. I, right now, don't see what could make it, I feel like it would be a little too much to make it an hour-long pilot with what I or an hour-long show with what I have in mind right now with where the pilot ends. This is the reason why I reach out to people and say, hey, would you be willing to read my script and give me some notes on it? Because there are plenty of things I am not going to be able to see that other people can see. I'm going to copyright it. I don't know if I'm going to copyright it tonight or tomorrow morning. I don't know, either way, but I am going to be posting on my Instagram, on my Twitter, and saying, hey, if anyone's interested, I would love to get some feedback on it. Of course, right as I'm going to start getting ready for bed. It's a Keanu. Keanu very much misses Ashlyn, I can tell. But she'll be home tomorrow.
I am excited because I already had 2 people on Instagram say that they were interested in reading my script and giving me feedback, so tomorrow morning after I copyright it, I will send it off to them. I've already sent it off to my friend Lainey, but I trust Lainey, and even without the copyright, I have the IP of it. I have the drafts of the outline and the draft of the script, so if someone did try to copy it and it for some reason went to court, I could be like, nope, these documents are dated, but the copyright just helps it out even more. And I trust my friend Lainey. She's read so many of my things, and she was actually in the original Rings. I love how this changes based on what light is most prominent. I swear I was just red a second ago. Anyway, and then I sent it off to my mom because she said she would read it too. So anyway, yes, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all.